So I'm waiting on parts for that, but this Honda rt5000 was laying over this guy's house. It's pretty cool. It's apart right now, but it's pretty heavy duty tractor. These things are pretty neat. They got 4-wheel steering, kind of a linkage right there, and pivots and CV joints, and nice transmission setup. And it's just a cool tractor. Well, this one's a little bit trashed, and I got it real reasonable. And there's the engine. I pulled it out of there. I really wasn't expecting this. It's something interesting. When I cranked it over, the piston wasn't going up and down, and it wasn't for the other guy either. He kind of knows what he's doing. I've been buying stuff off him for a long time. Well, this one here was cranking, and it sounded like a blown rod or something, but I didn't see any evidence of that. No cracks in the block. So I pulled the engine out of here and looked. The flywheel key is sheared. The nut was loose, and the flywheel moving around had cut some wires here and did a little damage here, but not terrible. I'm going to try using these electronics over, maybe. But I'm going to put a new flywheel key in there. When I turn the crank, the piston does go up and down, and it has compression. Processed the threads on the crank, got a little bit messed up, but I got them cleaned up. I picked the old metal out of them and got it so that works. And so it looks like I only gotta put a flywheel key in this, and then I'll do more videos on it. There's the fan, but the flywheel's good, the crank is good. We'll hopefully be lucky on this one. Well, I got the Honda back in the shop. I was working on that skid steer project. I slammed the engine back in there with a new key in the flywheel. It was only 4 bolts, the whole engine, cradle, engine, everything came right out. I just slid it off the drive shaft in there. It's got a slip joint and everything. So I was able to just pry this engine out without the hood on here. And of course, you guys saw it on the floor. I put a flywheel key in it. I tightened everything up, and she started right up. It wasn't a problem. I still got to tighten things up. Throttle cable's loose. This PTO lever is not hooked up. Not much. I just plugged everything in, fired it up, and she runs good. So I think I got a decent deal on this. This one tire over here is quite weather cracked and wouldn't hold air, so of course I had to put a tube in that one, and it works. I had this rough plastic gas tank in here. I'm missing all these metal covers that go in here and under here, but I figure I picked it up reasonable. I got another working tractor out of this, I think. Let's see, I'll pull the choke. It's a cool tractor. It's 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, as you know. But I'm missing all that metal, and I had to throw a plastic tank in there because this one is really, let's go in here. This one is really crusty in there. Wonder if I can get you right in there, but I can't seem to. But if I go like this, under there, maybe you can see. Oh yeah, you can see all the holes through it. It's like Swiss cheese in there. So we got a rust problem. ground it all up, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna clean this thing out with some kind of nuts and stuff. Shake it up and clean it, and maybe if it's not all over the place, I'll fill them with something. I don't know, but there's the air filter I gotta put back on. Like I said, I haven't buttoned everything up. I just stuck it together and it runs. Now I'm here playing with the Honda again. I just want to make a usable tractor out of it. I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of an air filter for in there, because I'm missing all this. As I said, I'm missing tin. I'm missing lots of parts. Okay, I'll let you know, and I paid $400 for it. Gas tank's rotten, so, but like I said, I want a usable tractor, so I put this plastic tank in here, and I made some pieces of wood to take up the excess room so I could clamp it in tight. So my gas tank is mounted now, and I strapped down my battery and just buttoning little things up. I can cut these wires. They're actually for an old starter button, which I fixed the ignition switch. It was a safety device I had to bypass. So we're about ready to run this thing and do something. I may have to find plows and hitches and stuff, but I'll let you know when I find them. Just when you think you had it all cleaned up and you got your shop halfway clean, and well, I pulled this mower deck bracket out from under the tractor, and there was a hole above it, and the whole frame was full of nuts and nests and all kinds of nice stuff. So I had to take a long blow gun, blow it out. Well, I didn't have to, but I don't want all that crap in my tractor. What a mess. No, I'm still at it. I'll keep you posted. Oh, I found where that can go, a piece of snake skin in there too. Not a big piece, but I found one. Oh well. I'm still at it. I'm going to throw the wheel back on, and basically with the gas tank strapped in and everything, it's a workable tractor. Okay, I'm just about to run this outside, and then I can clean up this big mess under bringing that hurt. What a mess. And I just cleaned shop. It was totally unexpected at first. Just when you think you've got it all cleaned up. Here. Good. It stinks like old mouse or squirrel nasties. Now, you don't have to watch me clean this up. You